Imagine waking up every day feeling deeply connected to the people who matter most to you, relationships that feel effortless, supportive, and full of joy. Now imagine that this isn't just a dream, but something you can actively create by understanding a few psychological principles. Today, we're going to explore the secrets of happy relationships, and how you can use psychology to connect with others on a deeper level. Whether you're thinking about your partner, friends, family, or even colleagues, you'll discover powerful insights that can transform how you connect with the people in your life. The foundation of any happy relationship begins with understanding. When you truly understand someone, their needs, their fears, and their dreams, you create a bond that goes beyond surface-level interactions. Psychology teaches us about the power of active listening. This is more than just hearing someone's words. It's about being fully present, paying attention to their tone, body language, and what they're really trying to say. Think about the last conversation you had. Were you fully engaged, or were you distracted? The difference between hearing and truly listening can be the key to unlocking deeper connections. Empathy is another powerful tool. This is the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes and feel what they're feeling. It's not about agreeing with them, but about showing that you care and that their emotions are valid. Research shows that when people feel understood, their brains release oxytocin, the bonding hormone that creates feelings of trust and closeness. As you think about the people in your life, ask yourself, how often do you make an effort to truly empathize with their experiences, even when you might not fully understand or agree? One of the biggest challenges in relationships is conflict, but here's the secret. Conflict isn't the problem. It's how we handle it that matters. Psychology reveals that the happiest relationships aren't conflict-free, but they handle disagreements with respect and curiosity instead of anger or blame. The next time you face a disagreement, try this. Instead of focusing on being right, focus on understanding the other person's perspective. Ask questions like, why does this matter to you? Or how can we find a solution that works for both of us? You'll be surprised at how much more productive and less stressful your conflicts can become. Another key to happy relationships is vulnerability. Many people think of vulnerability as a weakness, but in reality, it's one of the strongest ways to build trust and intimacy. When you're open about your feelings, your fears and your hopes, you invite others to do the same. This creates a space where people feel safe to be their authentic selves. The next time you're with someone you care about, try sharing something a little deeper than usual. A dream you've been holding on to, a fear you've been dealing with, or even a moment that made you laugh or cry. Watch how this openness can bring you closer. Boundaries are just as important as vulnerability. They're the lines that define what's okay and what's not okay in a relationship. Setting boundaries isn't about pushing people away. It's about creating a safe space where both of you can thrive. Healthy boundaries help prevent resentment and ensure that both parties feel respected. As you think about your relationships, consider where your boundaries are and whether you've communicated them clearly. If not, it's never too late to start. Remember, boundaries aren't barriers, they're bridges to healthier connections. Gratitude is another simple yet powerful psychological tool. Expressing gratitude for the people in your life, not just for what they do but for who they are, strengthens your bonds and creates a positive cycle of appreciation. Studies show that couples who regularly express gratitude toward each other are happier and more satisfied in their relationships. But gratitude isn't just for romantic relationships. It works with friends, family, and colleagues too. Take a moment to reflect on the people who have made a difference in your life. Have you told them how much you appreciate them? If not, why not do it today? Let's talk about love languages, a concept popularized by psychologist Dr. Gary Chapman. The idea is that people have different ways of giving and receiving love. Some feel loved through words of affirmation, others through acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, or physical touch. Understanding your love language, and the love languages of those around you, can transform your relationships. If you're not sure what your love language is, think about what makes you feel most appreciated, and then think about the people you care about. How do they show love? And how can you show love in a way that speaks to them? Self-awareness is another crucial element. Before you can connect deeply with others, you need to understand yourself, your values, your triggers, and your patterns. Psychology teaches us that much of our behavior in relationships is shaped by our past experiences, especially our childhood. By becoming aware of these patterns, you can start to break unhealthy cycles and create healthier, more fulfilling connections. Ask yourself, what do I bring into my relationships? Are there habits or beliefs that might be holding me back? The more you know yourself, the better you can show up for others. Finally, let's not forget the importance of fun and play. Happy relationships aren't just about deep conversations and resolving conflicts, they're also about laughing together, sharing adventures, and creating joyful memories. Research shows that couples and friends who engage in fun activities together have stronger bonds and higher levels of satisfaction. Think about the last time you truly had fun with someone you care about. When was the last time you laughed so hard you cried? If it's been a while, maybe it's time to plan something playful and spontaneous. As we wrap up this journey into the psychology of happy relationships, remember that connection isn't something that just happens. It's something you create, nurture, and grow with intention. Every relationship is unique, and there's no one-size-fits-all solution, but by understanding and applying these psychological principles, you can deepen your connections and build relationships that bring joy, support, and meaning to your life. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, because in the next video, we'll dive even deeper into the fascinating world of human connection and personal growth. See you soon.